you must be going somewhere before goodness and mercy follows you. If you are sitting in your house, or goodness and mercy is waiting for you. But when you stand up as you are going, it follows you.
Sorry, my name is Toby. Sorry. Toby Edison. It's more, should I? Okay, I'm going to say it's a question. I just want to enlighten on something. Fine. The situation of the country. Now, in the first place, if you don't have a 2-1, you can't work in the bank or any reputable organization in Nigeria now. And fine. Okay, let me put it this way. The years back, you can have whatever and work in the bank and make some cash to push up the ideas you have. But now it's very rare for you to have even 2-2 and work in a reputable organization to actually get the funds or even to meet the right people to help with your dreams or your ideas. Now, we are in a situation whereby things are not actually what we need for. So what advice do you think? Or how?
Excellent question. How
someone in that kind of situation?
Excellent question. And I hear this a lot. So the key question to start first is to look at yourself. Do a SWOT of yourself. What are my strengths? What are my weaknesses? What are the opportunities that are unique to me that somebody else doesn't have? What are the threats? Part of what my business does, Google Resource Intermediaries Limited, the major part of our business is recruitment. I don't recruit 2-1 or 2-2. So that statement is wrong. Let me tell you what. The point I make is I discount them because I've employed many, and I find out usually the higher the degree certificate somebody has. Sorry. Usually the higher the degree somebody has, the more arrogant they become on the job, the less teachable they are. Now, a typical employer needs people who are ready to grow and be adapted. See, when an employer, employment vacancy says first class 2-1, why they have done that is they know if they don't say that, 10 million people will apply. So they deliberately put first class 2-1 so that the 2-2 and third class don't even bother to apply. So what you need to do is forget whatever degree they put there. All vacancies will tell you this is what we want to recruit for. These are the job functions. Can you do it? If you can do it, apply. So when you say that statement of that time, there's nothing like that time. That same scenario is still today. I've had lots of people resign to say they want to go back to school to get masters so that they can get a better job. It's foolishness. Usually when you get the masters, you won't even get the job you resigned from with your OND. So an employer recruits because they have a problem. They need someone to come and solve the problem. Once you can show you can solve the problem, right? Regardless of your degree, they will give you a chance. So that's my time. It wasn't easy to get the jobs either. Wow. But what I would do, and I tell people, is first, people still write CVs the way it used to be done before. They write their name, they write age, they write sex, they write local government. That's old-fashioned. The way to do a CV now is my name, my number, and email. The next thing is skills and leadership record, if you have any. So, I'm putting there, I've seen you have advertised for a sales and marketing person, right? And I have third class. It's my CV. Meaning you also should not have just one CV for every job. I tailor my CV to what you are looking for. If I have it,
under skills and achievement, I would say, if you're a sales and marketing person, and I have worked in my mother's shop, meaning my mother didn't pay me any salary. You know, mother's job, they're just there, holiday job. But I worked as a sales rep. I won't tell them it's my mother's shop. Sales rep in Fellaz04 supermarket. And I moved their sales from 100,000 monthly to 400,000 in 6 months. Don't lie, but if you have those skills, next, I was able to sign up supplies to a hotel chain from the supermarket. Am I not showing that I'm a good salesperson?
Yes,
Would they call me for an interview or not? Then when they call you for the interview, they say, where are your certificates? But you have top class. What are they likely to say? Yeah, they will ask you. Then I'll explain why. Because they can't relate my skills and experience to my... They will talk to each other and say, oh boy, we need to employ this man. Because all the first class we've been talking to don't have the experience. That's this thing, believe me. It's my job. I'm an employer.
The reason why I asked that question was I found myself also with that. I didn't come out with 2-1. I didn't come out, but the job I got, it was like from 2 to 3. And I noticed that the reference or the pay to that, actually, I like doing business right from time. And when I was 7, I already started the business. But after...
I'm not the one taking your time.
After service, okay, I felt fine, this thing is growing. Let me get a job so I can get capital to push for that. So, during that time, it was very difficult getting a good job.
It is always very difficult to get.
So that was the reason why I asked the question, like, what's...
It's always difficult to get any job, even if you have first class and so on. But the point I'm making is, when you want, let me tell you again, not because I'm an MD now, I didn't start life as an MD. When you want to get a job, again, just look at the vacancy advertised. What is the role they want filled? Do I have what it takes? Then what you want to, an interview is a meeting. It's a meeting selling myself to you. So perhaps what most people lack is how to sell themselves to the interviewer. And part of selling yourself is how you look the day you go for the interview. Even before they listen to what is in your head, as you're opening the door, they're looking at you. Are you dressed smartly? Do you smell nice? Some people enter a room for an interview and there's an order that follows them. And they are very intelligent, but you can't employ them because they have the other issues. So it's not, that point I'm making is, it's not the degree. I'm an employer. It's not the degree. And I've seen over and over again, a lot of people with the degree, I love education, don't get me wrong. Like I said, my PhD masters were distinction. But people who just drive based on, I have the qualification, usually are not good on the job. Because that qualification, for some of them, makes them arrogant. When it's time to fold their sleeves and enter the gutter, they're looking at you like, yeah, but for myself. Yeah. Then you mentioned to get a bank job. Who says you must work in a bank? Who says? Because a lot of people have that bank and oil company. Believe me, my little office here, most likely you don't even know I exist until you came here today. Yeah. Right? Yes, but you don't know my business. You may not have heard of resource intermediary. My staff are paid better than most bank staff.
Really?
Yeah. I have a creche. My staff that have babies come to work with their babies. But I'm a small, as this place is, my office is next door, is the way my office is. When people are tired in the office, we have a room where they can sit down, sleep, watch TV during work hours. But I'm local breed like you and I. My staff don't resign. So there's hardly any vacancy. 12 years. So they don't go. So if they don't go, there's no vacancy. So you get the logic. Now, nobody, created, I didn't work anywhere like that. I decided this is the kind of work environment I want to create. So stop worrying about that time, this time is different. No time is different. It's you to decide 3 questions. Who am I? Who do I want to become? Or where do I want to go? 3rd question is, how do I get there? Look at him here. If you know how proud I was when he was being interviewed, CNN, what have you, to say that, all of us say, that's my friend, that's my boy. Didn't you know him before then? But he chose what he wants to do. You know, sorry, I'm putting you on the spot. What do people typically do when the hand is like that? They think I'm handicapped. But the reality is a lot of people with hands and legs are more handicapped than the person. So I don't give anything to beggars. I don't do any of those things. Because some of those beggars, they own the kekemaras, they own houses. And you are feeling sorry for them. Because they are not buying, they're not paying rent, they're not buying new clothes. So in a day you give them 1,000, 2,000, do the maths. In 1 month, in 1 year, you just buy one kekemara, returns is coming, you buy, then you are feeling pity for them. So the point is, open your heads. You know, our problem in Nigeria, I told you, don't make me talk too much, because that's what I'm. How many of you was invited to Alibaba's Dangote's wedding? Alibaba was there. Yes. So how did Alibaba get there?
We had some relationship with
Yes, yes.
Alibaba built himself to a stage where he was significant as an MC. Then the rich are looking for a significant MC to do their work. But if you sit down with Alibaba, he will tell you when he started comedy. Again, 20-something years ago, when he makes people laugh at parties and does MC, they will sit him down, give him a plate of jollof rice and a bottle of beer. That was the payment. And he used to be very happy because he hasn't eaten for a day or 2. But today, you drop 5 million naira minimum before Alibaba can even talk to him. We used him in my office for 2 occasions, so I know I'm talking. You know he didn't charge a kobo for Dangote's wedding. He did it free. After the event, he said he now went to Dangote that there's some youths he wants to empower to do business. And Dangote gave him 25 million naira for that project. But you know the frustration? He posted on his media pages people to submit business plans. He said what people were submitting to him is, I should share the money. So you see, it's not your 2-1, it's not first class. It's typical us. We don't think, we don't do it. So it's not the government, it's not the nation, it's not. So can you be different? I'm local breed, local, no foreign impute. So if I can make it in this environment, you can. Nobody deserves not to make it. It's all about the choices you make. And it's never too late to make a different set of choices. I have belonged to groups in university where when we are broke, we break people's houses. We steal their TV, their radio, go and sell. Look at me today. I chose at some point that this is not who I am. Don't forget it. I just decided, but which school? University of Ilorin. Right. When we're driving, that's why I don't have problems with these things like I said. Because when you're driving and your tire has a flat tire, that time, we don't change it. I look for another car that has that kind of tire. We park, we put the person's tire. When we talk calls, we did all of that. But I look very quiet and all of that. But I've been there at the point I'm making, and I made different choices, and my life changed. Some of my friends then remain in that. Some are dead, some are in prison. once I traveled through Germany. A classmate, alumni like us, as I got down at the airport and saw him, I hid myself. I was ashamed. He was cleaning the airport. This was my classmate in Ijanikin. I didn't let him see me. I was embarrassed for him. But it taught me that that's where I would have been if I followed that other path. So life is about the choices you make. And life is unfair. Life owes you nothing. Your parents owe you nothing. It's what you choose. It's a personal choice. You understand? And it's never too late to make that choice. So it's up to you, really. It's up to you. So I never listen to all those, this country is finished, that they are thieves. All of that is correct. But it's what you think is your reality. I need to do that.
Thank you. Just for the final note, how do we get to join the Fellaz club?
The group. There are two ways. First, there's a WhatsApp group. By the way, the alumni encourages classes. There's no global without the classes. The global is as strong as the class sets are. So this is fantastic as it is. But the global, right? Global means she's there, she's your class rep actually in the group. So very simple. Pardon?
There was nobody there. Nobody was
Unopposed, you win it.
And for me, I have a mentoring blog. It's free. If you want to continue this interaction, all you get from me is one email per week. Just one email per week. And you can unsubscribe anytime you're tired.
So on that platform, we have the chance to build value.
The easiest thing to do is go to sojioyahweh.com. That's my website. Through that, my email, my number, all social media handles, you'll see on that site, sojioyahweh.com.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Please, a round of applause. Standing ovation. Thank you very much. Just want to give you
based on what you said, the cupcake will not go this time.
Yes,
that's the idea. So anytime you go to places like this, whatever you sell, even if it's your call card, make sure you go with it and share it to people.
Sorry, for pictures, sorry, sir, can you just go for Instagram purposes?
Okay.
Can you go just both of them?
Just what's in your share like this?
No, it's showing up.
It's showing something inside.
But the thing is actually
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, sir. God bless you.
Doing has my picture.
Thank you. All right, thank you very much.
Stop making noise.
Stop making noise. Announcement. The names are going out for grabs. There is 10,000 naira. Okay, you can just do like 5 minutes recess.
Go one.
Alright, take your pictures when for the okay. Please, everybody, why this
Settle down.
Let's settle down. Announcement for people that are just coming. You're welcome. Hope this sun wasn't too hot outside. We have an assignment to do, guys, and it is draw your memory. If you've not drawn your memory, there is this is chemistry. We are going to give a 2-minute presentation, which is starting right now. Please draw your memory, because there's 10,000. Next week can be $10,000. Yes, please.
Okay, please, for those of you that are not around.
I just wanted that picture to happen. Okay. Look at me! Look at me, we're streaming live globally. I'm writing names of noisemakers. You guys should watch the stream. You guys can you post it?
Hold on, no, start all about.
This is special.
Sorry, I really couldn't be there. Hope you all have fun. Bye.
This is I'm sorry I've been missing the
Can we all be seated, guys? Please.
I'm here with the check. My name is Ijanikin, and I miss you all. I'm sorry once again for missing God bless you.
Just to capture hello.
Please, housekeeping rules. There is 10,000 naira up for grabs today, and we are trying to make sure everybody can win it. So we give a small assignment. We give it 10,000
for each person.
The person that wins.
Now which one?
When I was telling you the assignment, I did the assignment.
Please,
So please, we're going to give 2 minutes.
We just call them to come up with.
What do we have to do to get the 10,000?
An assignment.
An assignment?
Yes.
That's what we do.
Okay, listen to the assignment. Jesus.
Don't shout, they will soon be the But it was there.
Therefore,
Don't force it, just
okay, for the new people, thank you very much. Thank you so much. For the new people, we have an assignment. Get me up, you have a We have an assignment. Everybody is supposed to draw a memory of Ijanikin. Anything you remember. Anything you remember about Ijanikin, please, we give you 1 minute. Just put it in a sheet of paper. With your name. With your name.
We are going to draw it. Let me see an example.
Yes, this is an example. Draw something that reminds you. He wants to copy. He cannot copy. Please, an example.
And this is supposed to be
Yes. Just draw what you can draw. Yes. If you know you want to participate, we have judges in the house. If you know you want to participate, please, and you've not drawn, we have paper here. Please start drawing it now. I'm going to start calling people. You have 1 minute on the clock. Yes. Kenny, please. You are going to be. Because so when we call you out, we have judges. And 10,000 naira can turn to $10,000. You never know. You never know who we are going to inspire. So please, if you know you are interested, the next 30 seconds we're going to start. Okay. So, if you are still interested, 30 seconds we're going to start. We have judges, Mrs. Choma, please can you say hello? Hi. And it's here from 1999. Please, I'm going to please, I already have my drawing. I'm done. See my drawing. Alright, thank you. So you submit it to me. Oh, you don't know. Okay. So in the next 10 minutes, submit all your entries in the next 30 seconds. So I'm going to call on the first person. Timekeeper. Kemi. Can you help me with time?
They have 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop.
Okay, thank you. All entries closed. We're not collecting any more entries. Submit all your entries. Alright, so we're going to start with Write your name.
Please, not all of
Entries have closed. Sorry, next time.
Just collected it.
Yeah, no copy. Innocent. It's 10,000 naira up for grabs. Yes. Thank you very much. So we're going to start this. Olumide Renu, if you can come and stand. Clap for him. Oh yeah, come and stand. Please, we don't have time. Quickly from Kemi Olajuron, like you say to school. Oh yeah. Clap. These contestants. Oh yeah, quickly.
I think that you can start saying it.
Joanne Adewale. Please stand. Joanna now Adewale. Okay, so we're starting. They should introduce themselves. Okay, this is the last entry. Innocent one.
My entry is the last one, yeah?
Okay, so we're going to, this is how it works. This is how it works. Please, everybody listen.
Please,
in 1 minute,
there's money for grams, please, the best.
In 1 minute, they are going to explain their memory. They are going to say what they do in their life, married or not, everything in 1 minute. Your elevated pitch.
Should I go down to your time?
Okay, so we're starting with Joanne. Joanne will have 1 minute on the clock. Kenny will have 1 minute on club, and Olumide will have 1 minute on the clock. Please, who wants to help with the timing? After 1 minute, the next person, and then you can go to your seat. On your mark. Okay. On your mark, set, go.
Hi guys, my name is Joan Adewale. Right now I'm an entrepreneur. I do with Ashoki. I do French design with Ashoki. I'm also a publication consultant. So for me, my memory from Ijanikin is the talk shop. I like food, and I didn't have the strength to hustle in the dining hall. So I usually find solace with my 1 pie, 1 puff, and 1 ice cream. Thank you.
Thank you. Very good club. All right.
Okay. My name is Olakemi Oladiro, and I work with a German company that sells ingredients for beverage and food industry. Okay, so my assignment here, like they call it, is a view of the admin blog from SS1 blog. And this reminded me of There We Go Polish for sketch. And so I wonder how to come save us.
Yes, thank you very much. Clap one, I don't think you can remember. Some people can't remember.
Alright, my name is Alumni. This is my assignment here. I have waterworks here. I think. Yes, I did. Alright, the waterworks. I think this is the highest part of every item you can find in Federal Government College Ijanikin. Once you are approaching the school, you see the tank, the waterworks. And it is known for a place where the outgoing students sign their names for being there.
Alright, thank you very much. So can we call on Akindele Ogusowo, Kende Omoyele, Kuku Omobolani, and Lamina Ibrahim? Quickly. Next set, quickly. Thank you. Alright, your time starts now.
Alright, this is now. So, and the clearest memory I have. Long queues at the gates, and those guys that like to hold the gates. If I could, no, I'll mention it. You know, you can mention it. You can mention it, it's all past now. But it's anyhow, it was adventurous.
Thank you. Next person.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Lamina Ibrahim. I am an entrepreneur. I am into sales of electronics, household electronics and electrical appliances, dealing with Asamico and Panasonic products mostly. And the major memory I can think of right now is this act. When you're coming into the new premises, that act that reminds you that yes, you have gotten to high grade. Whatever you were called, you are coming from outside. You are in for another place. It's another world entirely.
Thank you.
And I never vote that guy. I know that.
No, we're not the vote now.
I'm a teacher.
Okay.
That teacher at the top.
Okay.
Okay, maybe I'll get something better for me now. This is fun. So there's this English teacher that taught us. I can't remember the class, maybe junior class or senior class. That woman was a pain. She can, I think she's in the scholar. Oh, I don't know if anybody remembers her. English teacher. Yeah. Mrs. When I got to governor, because no one is a teacher, and I was like, why should you have a contact with that daughter? And God, okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm from everybody. I'm a select okay, I'm a proud exception. A teacher to the core.
That's my passion, that's my calling, that's my life. Wow. Proud English teacher. Okay, my memory, that many, don't have too many. But it's not for me, I'll try to say the three. Okay, my patron, we call her Macy. Like I never asked so much. I never asked when she comes for bed check then. When she starts from room 4, so some persons go home. So from room 4, you see someone coming to cover for someone in room 2. And the next time that they are sleeping, then after that you want another room 3 to cover for someone. So it's fun. And secondly, I remember our babes then. Okay, they said they're not babes, they were girls then. You know, we should go home. Then I think your brothers can relate with this. You know, some persons will just dress on blouse, wrapper, rock powder, put on energy, dress the slippers at 4 a.m. and they're running home. Then when they run to I have so many. Let's see. Okay, this is Metro. This is Metro. Alright. My
name is Deji Parami. I can't draw to save my life.
That's not an excuse, Deji. You're not winning the money.
I can't win the money. I'm in the media. I do radio, TV, online as well.
We all know you.
So people, if I get company, when I want to promote something, I'm your guy. I'll give you strategy, give you everything. But yeah, to this, one of my strongest memories, I got to the dorm one night after night prayer. And as I walked to my corner, I hung my singlets by the window just before I went for prayer. As I walked to my corner at night, we're in SS2 then, so SS3 dorm was just right behind us. So as we're walking home, they were walking home of course as well. So they walked right behind us, and I saw a senior steal my singlets. Live. I could not utter a word because it was my singlet. And I'll never forget that. I've never been more oppressed in my life.
We need to direct some into your entries.
My name is Tayo, and I'm an administrator. I work with Writing Real Estate, my company. This is what I remember about Ijanikin, the water was, especially when there's a water casting and there's everybody queuing, there's fighting, there's shouting, there's drawing of buckets. So this is my drawing of the water.
It's massive.
And you spend long hours.
My name is Dante.
You need water color.
My name is Dante and I'm a translator of international languages. I translate Russian, French, Soviet languages to be precise. Okay, I have a lot of memories. There's something about what I was, but there is a joint. There's just on this age junction before the water was. If you're a junior student, you need to have guts before you cross there. Because they say last boy, you like that. You want to? Okay? This is the joint. This is the H joint, yeah? And this is SS3 dormitory, yeah? This is where you run to the school field. These are the trains for the school field, yeah? And this is Mr. Moody's car. And Mr. Moody's car is chasing students, yeah? That don't want to go for prep, yeah? This is Mr. Moody's car, yeah? And this is the dining hall. The students, yeah, they come here. Have I not won?
Hello, sorry, good afternoon. My name is Chukwuka Godwin as well. Zulu! I'm a network professional. Body and my memory of Ijanikin, my most important memory of Ijanikin is the one I was starting. But every time I went back to school and I saw the waterworks stand, I felt sad. That memory has never left me.
Oh, sorry. Next person.
About that evening, tomorrow they do me somehow. I go to that in my dad and I see that.
Hello everybody, I'm Jay Cyrus. I'm a researcher in nuclear science and I am also a teacher. I run a great company. So my memory of Ijanikin is actually very serious. Very serious. So you guys can hear. I'm Jay Cyrus. I'm a researcher with the nuclear science and
I'm a caterer as well. So my memory of you know when I'm walking on the pathway, so I have this two sides and then the pathway with the seniors on it. And then the junior boy is coming, and then you dare not stand in the way of the senior, so you have to step out onto the grass. So I'm just trying to remind you guys how we have to always come down for the seniors.
I have a different memory of that part.
Oh, really?
Brush shoulders. It doesn't have to be your senior. It has to be 2004 set boys and girls.
Can we move on?
Yes!
Then you have to come down from the path for the seniors. Thank you very much.
Hello everybody. My name is Joy Sola. I'm into waste management, cycling and tourism. And my memory of Federal Government College Ijanikin started when I was in PS1. I was very tiny. I'm still very tiny. This is the when we're in school. Anybody that's here? Yes. They'll give you, they'll give you one key, and your mommy will say, don't misplace that key. So there's this currently type of key holder that they tell you to around your waist, and I had to gather it when I was small, and the key and then it was all. So that's basically my own memory of school.
Good evening, everyone. My name is
Your memory is 5,000.
Yes, I'm a medical doctor by profession. This simple tiny thing says everything about me. I'm very simple and plain. Medals. This represents the medals, and this is what made me popular. That's what made me popular. And the memories are so beautiful that students, my junior ones, want to run to dining and get their face. And they think by shouting my name, they will run faster and they'll be going, Toa. So this was the most pleasant thing about Ijanikin for me. I traveled out of Lagos State for the first time from the medal. I competed with Innocent, you can imagine. I made that I'm back shit just to see them that I'm back. So this was everything for me.
Alright, so we're now about to announce the winner. Oh, I got okay.
Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. Abiola is my name. I'm an IT professional. My memories are just very little. I remember one man, JS1, when we were in JS1, one man that had always wearing cap and had, I think, like my man. So we say 1, 2, 3, 4. Both of you follow me. The body was the one clap to the loud.
Thank you so much. Okay, the winners are going to, sorry, the winner. The winner is going to be announced now by Ms. Chioma, and she's the manager of the bunker. So thank you very much.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Chioma Ijanikin. I manage the bunker and I work for Resource Intermediaries Limited. Okay, we do. Let me first of all market what I do.
Are you single or married now?
Single. She want to give me marriage by force. Okay, we do outsourcing and resource intermediary. We outsource for companies, human resource management and human capacity development. Then at the bunker here, we provide facility for training, co-sharing workspace, and boardroom meetings. So if if you're looking for how to expand your business, like most of you guys are entrepreneurs, and you want to have a space in Lekki, but you don't want to go through the rigors of paying rentage, you can come to the bunker. We have a very good co-work space with free internet and fully equipped office facility. Then if you want to do your trainings, like you have team members that work with you, and you want to align them with your vision and your mission and your objective, you can use the training room anytime you want to use it. Then you have boardroom meetings with your shareholders. You can use our conference room. So I am available anytime. I'm going to share my business card across. So back to the business of the day. The winner for the memory event is see you think this is quite that one. How is quite? Okay, the winner is Olumide Siremi. of the tank, of the water tank is very, very explanatory.
No, that's
not his garage boy, so I
can't remember how to do the
He had enough time now. He had enough time now. Yes.
Come please. Who will see this? I don't know if I look at the gap. Look at two people queuing up. Hey, look. No.
You don't say what's this?
Congratulations.
Maggie. Normally, after party.
This is a Nigerian politician.
Corruption is not from grassroots.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So, we're going to continue downstairs. We have Love Food in the building. He's the one catering for us. So please, positive or negative feedback, please, so that he can grow his own business. We have this here.
Don't worry, the one videoing you is coded.
Everybody wants to buy. I'll buy four. Alright, so please go downstairs.
My man, hold on, man. Hey! Good to see you, man. What's going on, man? How you doing?
If you want to talk business, anybody has to talk in the corner. There's a boardroom there. You can see some business. At the other side, there's a boardroom that you can talk. Please, everybody, food now.
We've done our own.
Nobody should go. Don't go.
And look at the kids. There are kids.
Hello everybody, sorry please. For your household electronics and electrical appliances, your fridge, freezer, AC, generator, gas cooker, all my appliances, just reach out to me. At Amoku, Panasonic Xerox, which one?
Are we not going to them here? Are we them in here? Downstairs.
Okay, please, you guys
Go. I've got party. My Bobby
No.
Yeah. Or are we still going to streamline process? Immediately I saw in my news. Okay. Immediately I saw, I was like, don't call me again. Great to see you. Thank God, Afa, no, I'll give them. So, are we still streaming like this? We can go with it now, as long as the internet is available.
Yours has ended.
Should we say you paused it?
Why did this one stop?
Maybe I'm the one controlling you. You don't know. Maybe I'm because I went on live first. Okay, now I'm reconnecting. Are you coming back?
He's still saying I'm streaming.
Okay, so how did you pause mine then?
I don't think it's there.
Oh, you just removed me out.
That's we have tried. We have captured many views.
So what channel is this?
YouTube.
I know what's YouTube channel.
Okay, we created one
For the
group. IJ Fellaz. I want to pause. I don't know.